Lindsay Lopez with Form Pilates, where you can build your business and your body. And today I wanted to talk about the time I got my business balls. So in my situation, I was subletting from somebody else. I was subletting my studio space, and I had paid them a deposit. And the terms of our lease changed, and they suddenly didn't have my money. So it was very stressful because basically this person was telling me, you know what, I'm not going to pay you, or I'll pay you less. And you know, it was very, very, very scary. But I had to stand up and I had to say, no, you're going to pay me everything you owe me, that this is the law. And I ended up getting the money. And it was not easy for me. It would have been a lot easier for me to just say, you know what, pay me what you can, or that's okay. But I didn't, and I ended up getting the money. And this is why, being in business, you really have to get your cojones, right? You have to get your business balls. You have to act like a man. And you have to really stand firm and tall in business. I sometimes say, like, what would Joe do, right? What would Joe Pilates do in this situation? Well, he was a tough guy, right? He wouldn't let anybody step on his toes. And so you should really take a lesson from Joe and realize that to have a business, like you have to do when you teach Pilates, right, you have to be strong. So there's nothing wrong with being feminine or being kind or being nice, but you also have to be strong. And you could think about it like maybe what you would tell your clients about Pilates, right? It's like a muscle, right? Having your business balls or developing your business balls is like a muscle. And it takes time, right? It takes patience, it takes persistence, and it takes practice. And over time, you get better at doing Pilates, you get better at being more firm in business. So what I want you to do as an exercise is I want you to make a list of 3 areas that you need strengthening in your business. So, for example, in my scenario, right, there was an agreement I had with my landlord that he wasn't following through. So that would be one. Maybe I have a client or a teacher that isn't really following up to what we've agreed on. Maybe it's something as simple as a designer, a web designer, or a third-party vendor that's given you this astronomical quote, and you're just like, wow, that's so crazy, but I should just pay it. So those are like 3 ways that I can think of that I might need some strengthening in my business. And then under each one of those things, I want you to write 3 small little like exercises that you can do to start to strengthen that muscle in those situations. So for example, if maybe you're not so comfortable going face-to-face with your landlord, write him an email. That could be the first step. Hey, you said you were going to do X, Y, and Z. Can you follow through with that? The teacher, take the teacher aside. Say, you know what, this is hard for me, but I really want us to have a great studio, so can you do this like we talked about? It's a little stressful, but you'll be happy with that. And you know, in terms of like this vendor or the web designer that's quoted you $1 million to do your website, right? What about saying, hey, I'll pay this, or let's negotiate this? You will be so happy with just these little steps, and then over time you're going to see that your ability to be able to be more direct, to ask for what you want, will actually be so much easier. Just like when the first time you did the 100, it was so hard. It got a lot easier, and so yes, you will have bigger challenges, like you went from doing the 100 to having to do the overhead, but you'll rise to those challenges and you'll get stronger. So like this video if you like it, make sure to share it with your friends, and leave a comment below on the 3 things that you're needing to strengthen in your business, right? It's just like your Pilates practice. Maybe you don't feel like showing up that day, but afterwards you feel stronger, you feel better, and you're really glad that you did it. So I encourage you to do this, and I'll catch you on the next video.